Good evening, I'm Mrs. Cooling, and tonight I'm going to be reading The Owl Who Was Afraid of the Dark by Jill Tomlinson and Paul Howard.
I don't want to be a night bird, Plop told his mummy. Dark is nasty. You don't know that, said his mummy. Go and ask the little boy down there what he thinks. So Plop took a deep breath and flew down. Plop landed with a somersault. Hello, he said. I've come to find out about the dark. Oh, said the boy. Dark is exciting, especially tonight. We're going to have fireworks. Does it have to be dark? Asked Plop. Of course, replied the boy. You can't see fireworks unless it's dark. Well, said Mrs. Barn Owl when Plop arrived back. He says dark's exciting, said Plop. I still don't like it at all, but I will watch the fireworks if you will sit by me. So that's what they did. When at last the fireworks had faded away, Mr. Barn Owl went out hunting until daylight came and it was time for bed. Halfway through the morning, Plop woke up. Plop, dear, said Mrs. Barn Owl, why don't you find out some more about the dark? Go and ask that old lady. Plop landed with a thump. Hello, he said. I've come to ask you about the dark. I want to go hunting with Daddy, but I'm frightened. How odd, said the lady. I love the dark. The dark is kind. I can forget that I'm old, and I can sit and remember all the good times. I haven't much to remember yet, said Plop. I'm rather new, you see. Well, said Mummy, as Plop flew back. The old lady said that dark is kind, said Plop, but I still do not like it at all.
That evening, when both his parents went hunting, Plop closed his eyes and tried to remember something. Suddenly, he heard a happy shout. He peered through the leaves and saw a boy sitting by the fire. Plop flew down and landed with an enormous thump. Hello, said Plop. What's going on? I'm guarding the campfire, said the boy. But others are playing games in the dark. Lucky things. Do you like the dark? Asked Plop. It's super, the boy replied. Dark is fun. Would you like to stay?
So Plop stayed. The boys sang round the campfire until there was only a red glow, and then Plop flew home. Well, said his mummy, I met a boy who says the dark is fun. I still don't like it at all, but I like campfires. Plop woke up the next afternoon and went out onto the landing branch. Go and find out about the dark again, said Mrs. Barn Owl. See what that little girl down there thinks about it. Plop landed with a bounce. Hello, he said. Do you like the dark? Of course, the little girl replied. The dark is necessary. Without the dark, Father Christmas couldn't come. You'd have an empty stocking on Christmas Day. I don't have a stocking, said Plop. So the little girl took off her Wellington and gave him her sock. Hang it up on Christmas Eve, she said. Thank you, said Plop. Well, said Mrs. Barn Owl, she says dark is necessary because of Father Christmas, Plop said. I still don't like it at all, but I will hang up this sock on Christmas Eve. Plop slept nearly all day. By evening he was wide awake. It's getting up time, Daddy, he shouted. But Mr. Barn Owl looked up at the sky. Not quite yet, Plop, he said. Wait until it's dark. I hope you enjoy the story so far. More Plop tomorrow.